are live on the Davcadotv, and if today is the first time of watching our content here, I'll plead with you to kindly subscribe to the channel, and then be reminded to press on the notification button so that any of our content that we bring on here, as soon as we upload, you also get it in your inbox straight away without any stress at all. Please, I know for some weeks now or for some days now, it has been trending in the Ghanaian entertainment industry. When Shatta Wale released, announced his media tour in Nigeria, a lot of people started talking. People were bashing here and there. People were like, he said he doesn't need Nigerians, and now he's going there and all that. But there's an audio here I would love to play for you. It's from Mr.Logic and Bulldog. Both are former managers for Shatta Wale, and what they are saying basically is that Shatta Wale is already a superstar, and Shatta Wale does not need Nigerians to boost his career. But then, of course, as an artist, if you know that maybe your music are making waves in some country, it's always good. Me, for instance, I remember some years ago I was part of the team who called Terry G from Nigeria when he dropped Oya Dasi Akpako and those kind of songs. We called his management to let him know that his song is making waves in Ghana here. So if he has some shows to play, he can drop down and come and do that. I mean, if he has some maybe promotional package or something that is ready to do, event or whatever, he can come to Ghana and come and do it, because the song is really making waves here in Ghana. So of course, if an artist sit down and based upon his research, he feel like, yeah, he's coming to drop an album, he need to go on a tour from some selected countries, and of course he selected Nigeria. He want to visit Nigeria media before you go elsewhere and then come to Ghana finally. Of course, I don't think it's the wrong thing at all. But then let me let you guys listen to the way the two managers explained, or the way they went deep into the matter, so that you also be informed, and then you will not be misinformed actually, so that you know what is really the reason Shatta Wale is right for putting out the statement that he is visiting Nigeria for the Nigeria media tour on the GOG album. So listen to them first, and then if any comment that you have, then I'll plead with you to meet at the comment section and then pour everything out there. Then we will talk.
Logic, Andy. I mean, I will first of all look at this from the advertising point of view. I'm not an advertiser, but then I quickly went to read something real quick. I think the problem we have is our leadership influence. Just as Bulldog, I'll just pick up from where Bulldog ended in a different way. We have leadership problem in all departments in this country. This decision was made by they call them ACON, the Nigerian Advertising Something Council. The president made that decision and has been able to, enforce it on the market. And their system has agreed to enact it. But in our case, if you should make this suggestion now, the head of the president of advertisement or advertising council in Ghana will say no.
No, but apparently, sorry, just to correct you and sheep what you're about to say. We spoke to him, I think, on another channel, and he said they've tried that. In the SWA.
I was at a master class at the Creative Arts Agency. The reason why I quickly went to read about this Nigeria thing because of the assertion I'm about to make. You get what I'm saying? When a Ghanaian tell you that we've tried that, how come we didn't hear? You cannot always try behind closed doors. You cannot achieve alone. You have the people to support you. So did the industry know that you were trying something? Yeah. So how do we believe you? Me, I didn't hear.
So the thing is, with
cabinet, you understand?
Whatever.
Did you come out? Did you say it? These Nigerians have published it. They have published it out. So the whole Africa is seeing, the whole world is seeing. So people who understand that, look, these guys, they are very serious. These guys they are determined.
But Ghana did it first. You remember what the Gaming Commission HR said,
yes.
PR said the other day, that a lot of countries have even emulated our standards.
That is what we always say. Yet our standard is the one that is the lower. Why do we always say people are emulating us? Yet we have the lowest standards ever. Even in music, we will say that the Nigerians copied the high life, but yet you are the originator. What are you doing about your origin? You have the thing in your hand, you cannot handle it. You say, I'm the originator. They copied from me and they stole it from us. If you have the power to take it back, what are you waiting for? See, I made the recommendation that the Afro Nation was founded by a Nigerian. Today, Afro Nation is worldwide. They move from country to country. They are spreading a Nigerian founded concept across the world. Tell me, what is the biggest Ghanaian festival or arts carnival we have in the world? We don't have none. Then I suggested, Budog, you were there that day, yes, that, can we have the Chalowote? Even you disagree with me, but I'm giving you a refined version of what we discussed on TV. Okay. Now, that's why I brought in Afro Nation. Yeah. See, Budog, we don't have anything like art festival for Ghanaians, where Ghanaians will travel across the world and come. Chalowote, luckily, is like the biggest art festival in Ghana now. Ghana, they not be a crowd. It is very sad, though. So we can say that Chalowote is the biggest in Ghana because be a crowd with you. Then I suggested that can we start organizing Chalowote, since government has partnered them across the world and across Ghana, so that gradually it will become our biggest.
Even if it goes to Kumasi, say
it is still Chalowote, founded by Nimanche. It doesn't lose its origin. Can we also celebrate Chalowote in the UK? Just as we have the party in the Chalowote in the US, is still with the same credentials, so the same concept. They say, hey, I saw a Gamashi TV. As a matter of fact, I was the focus of the TV. Come and see short. Logic People are calling into the show asking that I'll be made to apologize. Oh, seriously?
No, listen. You see, let me
just land.
I need you to understand why.
What should I understand about this excellent concept I'm giving them?
It's for them.
Then now they will mount a radio platform and guns are calling in. Why is it that
ritual? I'm telling you, it is not just. You see, you can't compare Afro Nation to Chalowote.
It's not an art festival.
But we have Afrochella.
No, yes.
Yes, we have Afrochella.
Has it ever been hosted anywhere in the UK yet?
No, but then
I beg.
Afrochella is a music event.
Yes,
Chalowote is a
Why are you comparing this festival to that?
Even Chalowote is even powerful than Afro Nation, if you understand. Chalowote is an exhibition of our culture, our music, our food, our everything.
And so you can.
And that is what the sector is even looking to achieve.
You cannot uproot it. You can replicate it.
You can take
wait.
What is the difference between replication,
no,
and then
there's a difference.
I didn't say that you uproot it from Gamashi. Do we have Gamashi in America?
So I'm saying that is how they understood what you said, because
so it means that they are illiterate.
No, you can't say that.
Why can't I say that?
No, because
how do you decode a message?
When you say we should move the festival,
I didn't say we should move. I said, can we celebrate
it? Somewhere. He didn't say we should move.
Please, I was there when he said it.
No, he's saying it now. I don't know that.
Now he said he's giving a refined.
But let's discuss what he's saying here.
What he said in the past, though.
I'm talking about what he said in the past.
I didn't say they should move it. Andy,
he got the firing from the
Andy, I didn't say they should move
the festival.
Do you know what?
Why you are refining it?
Budo, let me. I'm not refining it. Let me say the exact word I use. Yes. I say, let's go back to the TV clips.
Yes.
I say, can we start? Listen carefully. I don't you understand me now. If they will not replicate across the world, let's remain at Gamashi. As for Ghanaians, the Ghanaians there, we like what is called, what is this word say? You say stagnancy. Stagnancy is our thing. You don't know stagnancy is our thing.
No, let me say this.
So let me land. The way you are interrupting, you make I go. So I'm landing for Budov to come in, and I think we are being too stagnant. Now I'm going on the advertising bit because I didn't speak on that. We gotta bring a machine up. Budov, take it.
If you don't bring him,
so why not go for by?
Let me hear connecting submission. Oh, that's a shrine.
That's all right. That's all right.
So they do play thing. You don't know.
So it's a ritual we are doing.
Yeah, it happens.
Now I understand. So the team is Andy. I think Ghana, we don't have the confidence to do this. We cannot, because even Shatta Wale going to Nigeria self, they say it's a boost for his career. We are so complex, inferior. We believe that anything that is
from why we not discuss them.
Anything that is from Nigeria, from South Africa, is higher than us. Look at Rhea. See how beautiful Rhea is and how intelligent she is. If a Nigerian lady or a South African lady should come and sit down here and speak in some different manner, so hey, the guy is very intelligent. Oh, they will forget that Rhea has been speaking intelligently for how long? We don't see him. So that's a Ghanaian for you. Complex. Why do you think Shatta Wale going to Nigeria will boost his career? Because you think they have the numbers. The Jamaica is just about 6 million. They are bigger than Nigeria. Now Nigeria is taking on the world. So I'm saying that we can do the same, Andy. If only we believe that we can sustain that plan. Because Ghanaians, say, you boom, like when a Ghanaian tell you something, you know, there was a guy that threatened me, and someone comes to Logic, called the guy, what's that? So I called the guy, I gave him few here and there. It's okay. That is a Ghanaian. We are not
timid.
Yeah, that's a problem. We are timid.
We are timid. We are timid.
And we are not able to stand by. So we see we should learn that apostle life of holding on to what we believe and then pushing on.
You know why we are like that?
No.
Good. Look, we have inferiority complex.
I said it. Yeah, I said it.
The whole Ghana.
I said it.
The whole Ghana. You understand? Because if we have lands, we have minerals, we have all these things, and so we'll go around and beg, a begging nation. Charlie, the whole country is begging you. You don't know. Sunday at the drive, there's someone, Chama, mommy, be big akra. So me and my guy be there. Me and Papi. Me and Papi, they sit the car, and he's like, Charlie, why? I say, I go blame him. The president of Ghana is begging. So the guy on the street, it be normal.
Are you saying the president of Ghana is a beggar?
What do you mean?
No, I'm asking if you are saying that he's a beggar.
What? He's begging for us.
But all our leaders have been begging, including all the pastors.
That's what he's saying. They are begging for us.
Okay.
What am I saying?
Say the presidents. You don't say the president as the current
That's
one.
Why me and I sit here and say, that, Charlie, in Nkrumah, it worry Ghana. The money we go give the Guinea people, they bring cow for we, no.
It's when you're married.
Tell you how. Somebody do money put down. You don't know how the person do that. You say you want unite. Ghana said we don't feel unite Ghana. You want to unite Africa. Charlie, and that be why we 10 beggars today. Every president go come. You know get choice if I go beg. So would you blame the person begging on the street?
Martinez?
We no get sense. Some people for do something before we go follow. It be sad. You know, and it's sad, you know, and I was going to go to some place and you just hit that place. How are we seeing white people speaking tree? You know, on our channels. Shall we for stop that nonsense? We for stop. You know, so even banning people foreign, that one there be secondary safe. And all we are pushing down to us is an inferiority complex, that we are not enough. We cannot do anything for ourselves. And Charlie, it's sad. And we should not be following somebody's lead. We should be leading. I thought they said Ghana was the gateway of what? Africa. We gained independence first. You know, so how is everybody doing other things before we follow? At which point did we reduce to this level? And you know, and it's a nationalistic thing we all need to come to terms with and say that, look, believe in Ghana and push for some of these things. But it's sad. So there's sometimes you're like, Charlie, is Ghana the place? Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. I mean, every time we will come and talk about the same thing and we don't do anything. You know, and God damn it. And we say we have what? People that are supposed to be pushing that agenda. Who Charlie? I mean, what's the duty of Parliament?
Mm-hmm.
What's the duty of Parliament?
Mm-hmm.
And if Parliament has failed us, I mean, I believe Parliament has failed us. We should scrap that whole parliamentary system and find a system that works for us.
But that can't be scrapped.
You see, the mindset that you have, it being will it take city, you know. Let me give you an example. we've been in this country where a democratically elected government has been overthrown before, right? Andy, are you listening? Are you following? By a gun. Now the person came back, and I'm talking Rawlings, came back and now instituted his own whatever. You understand? I'm saying people queued, based on the constitution at the time, queued and nominated a government. Somebody just came by the gun, based on the things that was happening at the time. And check this out. I'm not saying it is right. But if the system was working at the time and they felt at the time that this system not the work for us, they picked up guns, changed the system, and now put in another system. How are you telling me that we cannot, as a people, say we don't want parliament, go for a referendum or whatever it is, and scrap it? Why can't we say that? You are saying we cannot. Why can't we?
Well, it's a democratic system, and anyway, it's not part of our discussion. So
yeah, but I'm saying that no, it be those things. You see, Andy, sometimes when we sit here and we are praying or pushing an agenda that our space should work, for me it is funny because it will never work if the whole system isn't working. Most of these things that we talk about are laws. You know, we have to send a bill to Parliament. They look through it and make sure it's the right thing, and before they approve it. And you know how long? The last time we were here on the channel with the Honorable, and he was asking us how long and I said yes, it takes some time. But when it comes to what will benefit the people at the helm of affairs, that one they'll be quick. You understand? So I'm saying that if our systems aren't working, let's change them, and not by the gun, but by pushing, as amassing a lot of people to make sure that. What do you mean it cannot be changed? What do you mean by that? And that's where. So we should sit here like this. There has to be a way.
Okay.
Because these things are. Let me in the vice president's voice. It's hurting us. That's what he says, right? Yeah.
Yes. Mr. Logic.
Andy, I mean, I will first of all look at this from Andy.
They are all beggars.
So let me read this comment.
Oh, Charlie.
I'm sure this might interest you. You all know comedian Hogan, right? Hogan.
Yeah.
Hogan says, "Hi Andy, good morning. I never got any advert gig in Ghana because I'm a Nigerian. Especially telcos. I was told boldly that Ghanaians won't be happy to see that a Nigerian is used for," he mentions the one telco I don't want to mention. It says, "Even Hogan Tunes, they said they sponsor because it's a Nigerian voice. Baba, I've been going through this in Ghana since its inception. What's happening is not a fight against Ghanaians. Please let's not make it look that way."
So we are not saying
Never said there was a fight against.
He's
Ghanaians.
only sharing his opinion. So I just don't speak about what happens to me in Ghana, Baba. Well, Hogan, thank you very much. So he's also had his fair share, and I'm very sure that some Ghanaians in
so it's based on feedback.
Yes.
And you was told Ghanaians won't be happy seeing a Nigerian on the TV.
That is a big lie.
Really?
That is a big lie. Hogan.
How about that Chinese
They
guy?
just didn't see his
Hogan.
stardom as big.
Hogan, I think you were
looking
not.
for an excuse to give him because
I think he wasn't right yet. He wasn't.
No, I believe what he's saying. Basketball doesn't live here. This is a guy that lives here.